Hey guys, this is Old Man Wags here with Circular Pressure Washers, showing you another house washing video. What we're going to be doing today, which is a little different than our other house washing videos, is showing you exactly how you can get set up from start to finish with just some very basic tools. What we have here is one of our original dirt monkeys. This is a 15 horsepower engine with a 4 gallon a minute pump. We have a very basic general pump surface cleaner, as well as an X-Jet. In addition to that, we have our contractor accessory kit, which you know comes with a little snub-nosed lance with a swivel on it. We have our custom Jrod for 4 gallon a minute machine, 100 foot of high pressure hose, downstream injector, and our additional flat tips. The soap that we are going to be focusing on today is Big Green Bruce and sodium hypochlorite. The reason we picked Big Green Bruce is as we walk around the property, there are some things that are just going to make Big Green Bruce the soap of choice as we go around. We're not going to use a whole lot of it, but it is something that's going to be effective as we're cleaning. The other points on the property is as we move around this house, which you'll see in a moment, we're just basically going to touch up on all the areas that we're going to be focusing on, showing you why it is very easy to use tools like this to get a house like this done in a reasonable amount of time, and focus on how you can be more effective as a house cleaner. So let's check out this house and see where we go from there. All right, so what we're doing is basically on the front of our house, we're going to focus on the brickwork. If you notice on our gutter line, we have a lot of algae growing underneath the trim. And then in addition to that, we have our front sidewalk and walkway up to the house leading around the back. There's not a whole lot of detail here, but some of the things that we want to focus on and point out to the camera is as we have our very nice door here, we don't want to spray too aggressive of a solution on this so we don't discolor the door. So we're going to show you some tips and techniques to basically making it a little more, we'll say a little less nerve-wracking for when we're actually washing it, just like the rest of the house. We also have requested that the homeowner walk around and lock all the windows, as that does seal them a little bit better, so that when we're flooding the house with water, everything comes clean and nothing is entering the house itself. You can tell by some of the windows, some of these are a little bit newer. If we look at that top one, there's a little bit of oxidation on the actual window itself. We have some products that we're going to attempt to use to maybe clean that up some and see how we can get the glass to turn out in a couple different areas. Moving around to the side of the property, we have our stairwell down here. We're going to attempt to focus on everything around here, all the block, all the masonry, some of the stonework down here. One of the things that we like to talk to homeowners about when we're washing a house is, do they know, will this drain actually keep up with putting water down it? Is it going to flood the basement if I put too much water down here? He said no, so we're going to go ahead and basically clean all this, see if we can get all that algae, all that organic growth just cleaned up and basically make this side of the house look better. As we move a little further down, we're going to focus on all the organic growth that's basically against this siding. This part of the house is vinyl siding. Basically we have some inconsistent organic growth all around. It's making it look ugly, making it look like something that's unappealing to the homeowner. That's why they want this clean. We'll move around a little bit further. We have on top of our gutters all kinds of just basically unsightly organic growth in the corners. We have a lot of just dirt that's accumulated over the years, a lot of buildup. As we move up to the addition of the house on the back side, there are some places where it is a little bit newer material, a little bit older material, and because of that, again, you have some inconsistencies in the growth, inconsistencies in the dirt buildup, and just overall cleanliness of the house, but that's okay. That's all the stuff that we're gonna keep focusing on. The same thing with the side of the house. We've asked if this drain is in good condition. Again, just making sure it is not gonna flood the basement. It's not gonna have any issues keeping up with the water that we're gonna dump down here. We're gonna take this concrete, try to make it look white again as we go around the rest of the property. Our asphalt driveway itself, we're just gonna give this a nice soap up and rinse. As you can see, there's not a whole lot that's really wrong with it other than having a little bit of oil from cars that have been parked on it over the years. We don't wanna pay too much attention to this with the surface cleaner just because it is in good condition. There's nothing terrible that needs to really be restored from this, so all in all, it's in really good shape. As we step up to the deck, what we can do is focus on the fact that there is vinyl trim that comes around and matches aluminum siding. One of the problems with this is you'll see that the aluminum siding is a little bit more heavily oxidized than the vinyl siding. Not a big deal as long as you know that up front. What you don't want to do is disturb the oxidation in a way that is going to make it look uneven after it has been cleaned. Move over to this side, we have a chimney. There's no excessive burn marks around anything, so we don't have to use any heavy acids towards the top of it. On our siding right here, this again is aluminum siding. I don't know if we can see this on the camera, but if I go like this, I've got a decent amount of oxidation on the surface. If we have time, we're going to focus on that a little bit later just to show you some techniques in how to not disturb that, as well as how to basically get it clean without making it look even worse than it could. Our foundation itself, we're just going to touch that up a little bit, take care of the organic growth, try to make it match a little bit more just like the rest of the house. That brings us right around to the front of the property. As you can see, this is just a standard house in basically a development that has 100 houses that look almost exactly the same. One of the reasons we are focusing on this is the most common type of house that a lot of our customers are washing. So by showing you how to do something like this with some very basic entry-level starter equipment, we show you how to be a little bit more efficient in the field, show you how easy it is to tackle a house like this with the right technique. The things we are going to be focusing on today is the how to wash a house, why we wash the house that way, and most importantly, how to be efficient as we're cleaning something. So we're going to go ahead and hook up our water source. We'll get started and we'll see what happens.
Dirt killer. Let's kill some dirt.